Have you ever been jolted out of a perfectly good sleep by a leg cramp that feels like your calf is trying to tie itself into a balloon animal? You go from peaceful dreaming to hopping around the bedroom like you're auditioning for a dance show, only the dance is called the Midnight Cramp Shuffle. You're not alone, my friend. So many of us over 60 know that struggle all too well. Legs that used to carry us through days of gardening, dancing, or chasing after grandkids now start to feel tight, wobbly, or just plain tired by evening. And let's not even talk about how getting out of a chair sometimes feels like climbing Everest. But here's the good news. Those nagging nighttime cramps, that feeling like your legs just don't have the oomph they used to, they're not something you have to just live with. In fact, there are a few small, simple things you can do before bed that might make a world of difference. And no, we're not talking about fancy equipment or gym memberships. Just a few vitamins, taken at the right time, that can help your legs feel stronger, more steady, and maybe even stop doing the angry tango at 2 a.m. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, "Great, another magic pill," let me be clear. This isn't about chasing miracles. It's about giving your body the gentle help it needs, like the way a good cup of tea can soothe your nerves, or how a warm pair of socks makes all the difference on a chilly night. Your legs have carried you through a lot. Decades of living, loving, moving, and making memories. They deserve a little support now, not punishment. So let's talk about how we can give them just that. Stick around. You'll want to hear the simple vitamin that may just stop those nighttime cramps in their tracks.
Now let me tell you a little something about a friend of mine. His name is Magnesium. Not the most glamorous name, I know. Sounds more like a lawn fertilizer than something you'd want in your body. But believe me, Magnesium is one of those quiet heroes working behind the scenes. Kind of like the friend who always brings snacks to bingo night. You don't always notice him, but oh, do you feel it when he's not there? Here's the thing. As we get older, our bodies don't always absorb magnesium the way they used to. And unfortunately, that little deficiency can start showing up in ways we don't always connect. Muscle cramps, restless legs, that heavy, achy feeling in your calves that seems to creep in just as you're dozing off. Sound familiar? I'll never forget the night my neighbor Jean, bless her, she's 74 and still tap dancing every Tuesday, came over nearly in tears. "I swear my legs are haunted," she told me. "They twitch and cramp and wake me up at least twice a night." Turns out she was low on magnesium, started taking a gentle supplement before bed, and within a week, she was sleeping like a golden retriever in a sunbeam. Magnesium helps your muscles relax. That's its whole job. It says, "All right, legs, it's bedtime. Let's take it easy." And when your muscles are able to relax fully, guess what? Fewer cramps, less twitching, better sleep, and maybe, just maybe, you won't have to do the midnight cramp shuffle anymore. Now, not all magnesium is created equal, and some types can be a little, let's say, enthusiastic in the digestive department. So we'll talk more about gentle forms that are kind to your belly. But just know, this little mineral might be the missing piece your legs have been begging for. Don't miss the next part. It's where things get really interesting.
All right, let's talk about another quiet little helper. One that, oddly enough, starts with sunshine, but does some of its best work while you're tucked into bed. Yep, I'm talking about good old vitamin D. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I live in Florida. I've got enough sunshine to power a small country. How could I be low on vitamin D? Well, here's the twist. As we get older, our skin doesn't convert sunlight into vitamin D as efficiently, and unless we're lying out like a lizard in a bathing suit every day, which, let's be honest, most of us are not, it's really easy to end up running low. And when that happens, your muscles can start to feel weak or sore. Your legs might feel like they've lost some of their get up and go. It's sneaky too, not a sharp pain, just this slow, creeping stiffness that makes stairs feel taller and sidewalks feel longer. My cousin Roy, 68, is a perfect example. He's one of those proud, I don't take pills types. But he started noticing he couldn't get up off the couch as easily, and he just didn't feel steady anymore. Turns out,
He was severely low on vitamin D. His doctor put him on a supplement, nothing fancy, just a gentle dose before bed, and within a couple of weeks he said, "I feel like someone gave my legs a pep talk." Vitamin D works hand in hand with your muscles and bones, helping them stay strong and coordinated, like a good dance partner who knows when to lead and when to follow. And taking it in the evening? That can help it absorb better while your body's in repair mode during sleep. It's a small step, but a powerful one, especially if you've been waking up feeling like your legs ran a marathon while you were dreaming about pancakes. Stick with me. There's one more simple nighttime helper that just might surprise you.
Now, let me take you back to a moment I'll never forget. I was sitting with my Aunt Loretta. She's 81, sharp as a tack, and has the sass of someone half her age. And she said, "Honey, if I could find a way to stop my legs from feeling like Jell-O by bedtime, I'd kiss the mailman." Well, she hasn't kissed the mailman yet, but I did tell her about one more small but mighty helper she hadn't thought about: potassium. Yes, that's right, the banana vitamin. You've probably heard of it your whole life. But here's the thing most folks don't realize. Potassium isn't just for keeping your blood pressure steady. It's also essential for muscle strength, nerve function, and preventing those rude little cramps that sneak in just as you found a comfortable sleeping position. As we get older, our bodies start to lose potassium more easily, especially if we're taking certain medications like water pills or blood pressure meds. And if your potassium dips too low, your legs might start to feel wobbly, tired, or just plain uncooperative. You might notice more stumbling, slower walking, or that feeling when you stand up after sitting too long. That's your body saying, "Hey, I could use a little backup here."
Now, you don't need to go wild eating 5 bananas a day, unless you really love them, in which case, go on with your potassium-loving self. But for many folks, a gentle supplement in the evening, or a light potassium-rich snack before bed, like a small piece of avocado or a few slices of kiwi, can do wonders. And Aunt Loretta? Once she started adding a little potassium back into her nightly routine, she said her legs felt steadier. And the mailman? Well, he's still safe. For now. The truth is, your legs don't need a miracle. They just need a little kindness, a few quiet nutrients that work while you rest. After all, you've spent a lifetime standing tall for others. Isn't it time your legs got to stand strong for you? Thanks for being here with me. You've got this, one good night at a time. Did you want to include any specific keywords in the title or description for SEO?